or 50 concrete.
All right, hold on. Okay, say it again. Oh, here we are. Okay. Hub upgrade
Right.
6.
So the hub is what drives your kind of like your research or what your next goal is. You
Yeah.
know,
Yep.
you're not really a slave to it, but you know you can free range, you can go explore, you can, but you know to unlock the next tier or science, that's what you
Right.
have to do. Um, but right now the next goal is like 100 iron rods, 100 plates, 50 concrete, and I forgot what the next thing is. So you're already working on the iron I see over here, right? And you're feeding it in here, and you're building the iron ingots.
The ingots, yep. And then I just started.
Yeah,
I just got the copper up and running. I have
and then
limestone, but I don't
you'll
have a
spaghetti
conveyor to
off
do it yet.
the iron, and that's where you'll make your rods and your plates. Right now, you can always handcraft that stuff, and it is kind of faster in the beginning for some things, just to grab some stacks and then just come over here and go ting 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 ting
Yeah.
ting, you know, and then knock it out to get to your next tier. But as you progress, it's, you know, those recipes or whatever will become useful.
Okay. All right, I gotta get. Let's see. I need more copper ingots.
So you can, I don't know if you have the other, oh, I fell off. I don't know if you have the other workshop. Oh yeah, you have it over here. So that you got the Xeno Zapper and you got the portable miner right now. You've done the portable miner, I saw.
Why isn't there?
The Xeno Zapper would take the iron rod, the plates, the iron cable, and wire. Or copper cable, I should say.
I'm out of, whatchamacallit, biomass. Oh, here we go.
Oh, I could go around and start collecting that if you like.
Sure.
Helping you.
Anything to keep the chain running. Because that's running both of my my mining platforms and my copper smelter. I like how you can run on the conveyor belts to make it faster.
Yeah. You'll learn a trick to do the slide. You'll learn how to do the slide jump to accelerate your... Did you ever play Mario? Did you learn how to do the little slide jump where you kind of like slide in and then you would do like a jump and then you kind of propel yourself forward? Well, there's that in here. So later when you'll learn how to like do a little slide and then you'll jump like right after you slide, and it kind of like gives you a little like slingshot.
Okay.
Oh.
Shoot, burn up on again.
Well, yeah, you only got the 2 biomass generators on your platform. It may be necessary to build a couple more, and then one of the things that you kind of learn to do in the beginning is to automate your biomass generation.
Okay.
Until you upgrade to the next power tier. So what you'll end up doing is you'll get a storage unit.
Collected.
You'll
Eating
put all
and
your
surviving does not count as a valid field
biomass
test
in
and
it,
does
your
not generate
leaves, and then
enough
there'll be
data
another
for
one for
Fixit to make an
your
informed decision.
branches.
Store this potential resource for later use.
Those will feed into the machines and then turn into biomass, and then the biomass you can then turn into biomass rods, or I forget what it is, like it's compact biomass.
Okay.
And then you'll put that into storage, and then it kind of builds up, and then you'll use your biomass burners, and then that burns longer and provides more power than if you were to just throw in twigs and branches, you know, into your biomass.
Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay.
So you kind of learn to do that, and then you unlock the chainsaw, and then that actually allows you to kind of clear an area. The chainsaw has an area effect where if you chainsaw down a bush or a tree, it has an area effect where it collects all the bushes and stuff in that area around where you cut the bush. So it's kind of like a, you know, so you're able to collect biomass a little faster.
Right. Okay. Don't tell me too much.
Okay.
Yeah, I like the progression of it. It's pretty cool. I've never played. I mean, other than like Flotsam, I've never played a like a factory game before. And Flotsam is more.
So you never done Factoro or anything like that? Or?
No.
Okay.
Never thought I was like brain power enough to do it. Just because
logistics. See, that's the thing is like I like to solve. I mean, it's not like you're trying to do math problems, or although there are other like make your own CPU chip simulators out there, but I like just the mechanics, you know, like the fluid dynamics, or you know, distribution of power, and then the micromanaging of resources. You know, it's just and it's not like it's complicated.
Yeah.
It's just a lot of it's just kind of busy work, and then you just kind of have to pay attention to stuff.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. I can't wait to see it in 4K on Tuesday. I'm pretty pumped because it's a pretty game, you know.
Oh, it is, yeah.
All right, I think I got enough for the next level.
Are you using controller or keyboard?
My Tartarus, so keypad.
Oh, okay. So you can hold down
Grade
E.
6. Landing platform.
You know, when you do an action like pick up leaves, you can hold it down.
Initialized.
After you pick up the first one, and then just kind of run around and then pick up all the other stuff.
Yeah, I was doing that.
Yeah.
Okay, you did learn that.
Yeah.
That's
Fix-It looks
quality
forward
of life.
to your future achievements, because a future with Fix-It is a future with you. Tier 1 and 2 milestones are now available in the hub, and biomass burners can now be built individually.
Oh, there we go.
There you go.
Your first official objective is to initiate project assembly by building the space elevator. This objective will take a significant amount of resources, so Fix-It recommends getting to work.
I do like the writing.
Yeah, it's pretty neat.
Okay.
I had something attack me earlier, and it said something about how damage to the property
Damaging
fix
property.
it. Yeah. So did they mean the suit or did they mean me?
You, because like it was a joke it wasn't really a joke, but it was kind of like common knowledge that like if you got a tattoo and got infected, then you're technically damaging government property.
Oh, jeez. Okay, let's see. I can put a few things in here. All right.
Oh, that's the other thing is like, yeah, you'll find things and then you'll have to analyze them.
Oh, cool.
And then after you analyze them, that kind of like unlocks new technology.
See, I like progression like that, like games where you kind of move along with a purpose, you know?
Yeah, most of the little games like that I'm into do that sort of thing. You know, like there's the Beavers, there's the DSP. I mean, I don't play Factoro, but that would definitely be another one. I might actually pick that up, but kick it back in.
Why can't I raise this up anymore? Oh, it won't fit, darn it. I put that in the wrong place. Actually, I'm not even using it. I may as well move it. Alright, let's get a constructor and put it over here.
I have to remember where you landed. Yeah, I found one. Oh, there's no map HUD yet. Oh, crap. Oh, never mind. Got the compass.
No, why won't I connect? Come on.
The nice thing about the game is that like it has like multiple planets and stuff. The scenery is really pretty. Like you never really hit like a full night mode, so you can kind of always see. It is helpful sometimes to whip out your flashlight when you're in the shadows or maybe in a tunnel or something.
Yeah. Yeah, it got a little dark. But it wasn't, like you're saying, it wasn't awful. It wasn't unmanageable. Why won't that click in there? Come on. Orange in, right?
Yeah, orange in, green out.
Oh, I need 3 plates. No wonder. Hey, Tara. I'm stuck. Are you kidding me? Haggis is helping me. You're not allowed to eat, are you, Haggis? You're breaking the rules.
Oh, trying to put something on my head.
Hey, there we go. Now I have to configure it for what I want. Let's make... Oh, biomass. I can make biomass leaves.
I have leaves for you.
Wait, why? I can't run a conveyor into here? 3 iron ingot.
What do you mean you can't run a conveyor into
It's not letting it, it's not starting to produce. Oh, no power. Duh. Okay.
there? No power, and then you also, I mean, it can only build up so much before it has to spit it out, so you have to have a conveyor and a storage for it to go through.
Okay. Alright, I need another power line. Can I build another biomass generator? Let me see. Oh, I can, a biomass burner. Alright, cool. Let's see, what do I need? Oh, shoot. I need 25 copper things. Yeah, doesn't it look cool? Okay, I need 25 of those guys. Alright, and then what else did I need? Gold, or golden rods. Not golden rods. I just can't imagine how far down the rabbit hole this game goes. Because you need this to make this, and now I'm to the point where I need this to make this so I can make this.
Right.
Alright. Alright. Biomass thingy. The only thing I don't like is, if I don't know if you can see my screen. See this?
Yeah.
This drives me nuts. Like how close it appears and how I can't zoom away. Is there a way to zoom out? Without moving the object?
Can you not use your power wheel, or does that just rotate it?
That just rotates it. Where do put the stuff in?
I guess it's just, yeah, I mean, you have to just look away
Yeah.
to push it out.
Box, what's up? Alright. Wait a minute, what? Did it fix itself? I tried moving it to a different hub. Use one. Chasing my tail here all of a sudden. You have twigs and stuff, Agus? Can you throw something in there for me?
You. No connection, though.
No, I meant over here. In this one.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah, I don't know what to do, dude. And I'm so tired of hearing about audio issues and trying to fix it. I'm beyond frustrated.
Well, we'll have to just screen share your desktop or something and look and see if we can figure it out.
I don't think it's that. I think it's that I have some kind of problem with my mic. I don't know if my mic itself is dying or if my cord is screwed up or I don't know what's going on with it.
Well, do you have a headset mic and then also that boom mic, right? Two different mics?
Yeah, but I've disconnected. Mox, you can chime in too. You can probably explain it better in techno speak with Haggis. But I've turned it off. Like, my computer doesn't even recognize it now, so. Oh, I don't like that. It's the only problem I have so far. All right. Woo! Now we're getting plates. Yeah, baby. Well, no, because it's hooked up. If it were loose, it wouldn't be. And do you honestly think I haven't checked that? Like, I've checked everything. I don't know. Like I said, I'm tired of thinking about it. But anyway, look at my beautiful conveyor belts. Aren't they cool? Oh, look at this thing up here now. Neat. I don't even know what that is. My little thing is growing.
Something's growing?
That is so cool. No, not that little thing.
Oh. What?
How do I get up there? Oh, there we go. Oh, look at my kingdom. That's so cool. Look how it's like actually working to move the things. Thank you. Yep. Alright, we're good. What are you doing over here, Haggis?
I was going to put a storage container for the bio so I can just dump it in there and then it feeds into your little generator.
Oh, I see. Okay. Wait. So this produces something? This isn't just for creating more energy?
What? Yes, it is. So right now you're hand feeding it leaves, right?
Yes.
So what I'm suggesting is I put my leaves in this container right here.
Uh-huh.
And then the leaves travel on a conveyor belt into that generator to burn.
Oh, so
and then later you'll turn the leaves and the sticks and stuff into biomass, and then you'll burn the biomass instead.
Okay, so instead of sending something into storage, we're taking something out of storage. Is that my understanding?
Right.
Okay.
So right now there's
Oh,
a
I see
cap.
it.
of how many people or how many things I can put into that generator, right? So I don't want to keep manually feeding that. So I want to just be able to dump all my leaves into this storage container over here.
I got it. Okay.
And then those leaves will just feed into the generator, and then that way it prolongs, before
Yeah.
that storage empties. But as I
Space
said, you'll
elevator.
unlock technology to turn leaves and wood into biomass, and that gives you a higher power output than just burning leaves. So that's kind of what we were working our way up to right now.
Yeah, I did, Mox. Yeah, I'm just looking at my plugs right now. Oh, I got the labels too, by the way. Right, yeah, it was fine on... That's why I was saying maybe it was something that I messed with in OBS. Because things were fine Thursday, and then I added the compressor and like the equalizer and the expander to OBS on Friday, and then we spoke on Saturday, and that's when you noticed I had a problem. I know it was screwed up in Discord. I know we talked about that, but that's the only thing that I can think. Like you were talking about testing, and that's the only thing I did mic related. So I don't know. Let me move my mouse. Let me switch my mouse and my mic.
Which mic are you using for your input? Is it your... I can hear you, yes. Okay.
No, I'm not hearing you. At all.
Well, that would be an OBS issue then. Your mic actually
You
sounds
might
okay right
need
now.
to restart OBS, which means you need to restart the stream. You can try refreshing the mic source. Like delete the old one, add a new one in. No, you have to have one if it's streaming it. Let me see your OBS window in stream. Just pull it up onto that window or onto that monitor. You probably have that as a game capture, not a window capture, I imagine, so it's not going to show it. So you should have a mic capture, though. Like, how's your voice transmitting through OBS? Like, what? Let me open up OBS. It's been a minute. Give me a second. Let me get OBS open.
Check. Hold on. Audio input capture is. How about now? Check stream now. Audio input capture. Microphone check. Hello. Can you hear me in Discord still?
I think so, because I muted and I heard it through my headset, so I think...
So it's showing as audio input capture, but the mic aux there's nothing going into it. What in the heck? Like, why are unplugging? I don't know. Is there nobody?
So I think you sound cleaner though.
It's in the same jack that it was.
No, it's not. It's not. It's still
shit.
So at least you have sound though, and you have to restart your stream.
Yeah. Silver lining, right?
Yep. And you know now that your switching the ports didn't work, so you know it's definitely from the wire to the mic.
Right. And I don't know of anybody that has a mic that I could borrow to test.
I mean, I have a mic I'm not using. I could ship to you, but it'll take whatever 2 or 3 days to get to you.
Headset mic? Do you have a webcam mic? I know you have your boom mic.
Yeah, I have the boom mic. That's the one that I'm having problems with. We just disconnected my headset mic, but it's this little thing, And I have the webcam mic, but that is.
Oh, you definitely don't want to use the webcam mic. Those are awful.
Yeah, the webcam.
Well,
yeah,
it's at least an option to test to see if you still get the same pops and audio issues, or if it's different.
That's a valid point. I mean, you could use the boom mic until you get it squared away. If it's giving you cleaner audio, even if it's not as good as the boom mic, that's probably better, right?
Yeah, probably. We can check that tomorrow. By the way, I work tomorrow. I don't know what's going on with my schedule. So
okay,
I work,
that's fine.
I work tomorrow, Tuesday off, Wednesday work, Thursday, Friday off the weekend. So,
either hit me up when you get off work or Tuesday.
Yeah, I definitely want to get it taken care of, so I'll hit you up tomorrow.
Okay, sounds good. Like I said, I do have a snowball.
Okay.
That I could ship out to you if you want, so we can discuss that.
Okay. Yeah, that sounds good.
All right.
All
Take
right.
care, Chad. I'm taking off.
All right,
Good
later.
luck with your game.
Thanks. Good night, Max. Okay. Now I completely forget where we were. Space elevator. Requires deliveries of special project parts to complete project assembly.
So let me show you what I started over here. And then we finally unlock joiners and splitters.
Oh wow.
This will get easier. So you have 2 storage containers back here,
Okay.
right? One's leaves, one's wood.
Okay.
That feeds into this constructor. This constructor changes leaves into biomass, and this constructor changes wood into biomass.
Okay. You made another biomass thing. Okay.
So these two constructors spit out biomass. So later you could take a joiner, right? Join these 2
Yeah.
conveyor belts, and then you have them feeding into one conveyor belt, and then you could feed them into another storage or feed them into a biomass burner. Later you'll learn how to like do either a what they call a oh gosh, what do they call it? There's 2 terms that they give for these, the way that you set out your conveyors, because as you get higher speeds, right, and you start producing more items on the belt, you can increase the capacity of certain machines, but there's a finite amount, right? So your belts may pull more resources than the machines are handling. So then that means you have to add a couple machines in a row to pick up the excess, right, of the material.
Jeez.
So you kind of have this like comb pattern, right? Or kind of like an engine pattern where it kind of like splits off and, splits off, splits off, splits off, splits off. I forget what they call it, but there's like 2 ways of doing it. So you have the pyramid method, right, where it splits off.
Okay.
3 ways, and then that splits off 3 ways, and then you
Oh,
can
yeah.
put that into 9 different machines, or you can do one belt that feeds into one splitter, and then that splitter has a belt that comes off of it that splits into another splitter. So you're always dividing the material by however much that splitter can take off. So if you
Right.
have,
Okay.
like what are these Mach 1s can do, like 30 or 60 a second? I forget the stats. But if you put a Mach 1 conveyor off that splitter, it's only going to pull 30 off the line, which means it's going to send everything else through the splitter onto the next line. Right? And so that's how you can kind of regulate and manage like how much material goes into your machines, so that everything tops off, and then after a while, right, it builds up, and then all the machines start getting all the resources, versus splitting it equally like that pyramid method. So if you have wire, you could try to get that connected to the rest of the grid.
What am I doing here? What am I trying to connect?
So you got these 2.
They were just running. So something.
Right, you got these 2 biomass generators running right now, and they're just kind of powering themselves. So if you can connect the wires from these 2 biomass generators to the rest of the power grid.
But it's saying there's no empty power line connections. So how do I destroy that line? Never mind.
You use your,
I got it.
Your thing, okay, and then, yeah.
So this goes to here.
Yeah, you have to run them to a pole, and then you run the other one to a pole, and that to a pole, and you run everything else to a pole, and then later you unlock poles that can take 7 connections. And the colors on the machines, I don't know if you've noticed that yet. Like right now, you can see these like machines are like flashing red. The
Yeah.
lights on the poles, that
Yes.
tells you like they're not working, right? They have no power. And then this one over here is yellow. It has power, but it has no material.
Oh, okay. So that's what that means.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then if it's green, right, it's operational, it's working. Like this guy over here is yellow and it's blinking, which means that it's got power, but it's got no material.
Because there's nothing fed into it. Okay, so why can't I connect this to this? Power line.
Yeah, your poles are limited, right? So you can only make so many connections to them. So you might have to use more than one pole to get all your things connected.
So
You'll start to learn how to make patterns where you'll like put 2 machines, 1 pole, 2 machines, 1 pole, and then later you'll connect all your poles and then centralize that to another pole.
Right, yeah. So that's producing, but it's not going anywhere. So let's see. Wire. Here. I don't know.
No, that works because those are all green now. That runs over here to this, that connects to this, that runs over to this. And then you can always like click on a pole, right? And it gives you the electrical stats.
So then
can
what's
click on a
happening here?
generator.
This is creating energy. Okay, I got it.
Yeah, those are your biomass generators. Those are creating your power for you to run all your other machinery.
Yeah.
Power becomes an issue. You know, more machinery, more power. You
Yeah.
got to figure out more. Yeah.
All right, so why is this not working here? No power. Oh.
Yeah, those aren't connected to any.
Alright, so let's run this from here to there. Why can't I do that?
Do what? Are you out of material or something?
No.
There you go. That works. Whatever you just did.
Yeah.
I see it going. Right, you got spaghetti now. You can always clean it up later. You'll end up moving your base to somewhere else. You're like, oh, this is a better spot. You know?
Yeah.
Whatever I suggest is like, don't ever get attached to like your buildings and your construction. Because as easily as you can put them up, you can take them down. And the game doesn't penalize you.
Right, yeah, I did notice that. It doesn't.
You don't lose any of your material.
Yeah,
so
you get
as
a
long
full
as you're
refund.
producing material and you're not deleting it or throwing it into what's called the sink later,
Right.
then you're not going to lose it.
Yeah.
So you can always tear it down, build it up, tear it down, build it up, you know. Oh, I don't like that idea. I can tear it down. Sometimes that can be a pain in the ass, but I guess that's the charm of the game is, you know, you're constantly building and constantly tweaking, and
Yeah.
later you're optimizing your, you know, min maxes and so as I was saying, you can click on a generator or any of the power poles and it'll tell you your current production, your consumption, and like how max, like the max capacity and production you can do. So we got like 4 biomass generators, so that gives us 80 megawatts of power if we were to run them consistently and on full. Right now with all our machines that we have built, the total draw on the grid would be 26 megawatts. And then currently the consumption is around 13 to 17. And it kind of fluctuates up and down.
So we're good for a little bit.
Good for a little bit. As I said, we're good up to 80.
Yeah.
We're only using about 20 or 30 right now. But again, we'll have to, you know, feed the the trees and the leaves into the storage containers, and then we're just progressing on research. So right now we're on tier 6. Oh, we did that. Tier 1.
Oh, there's a cave
base
over here.
building. So you've completed tier 0, right? You probably should have got an achievement for that.
Yeah, I think so.
And then so now we're on tier 1. And so we're unlocking base building, logistics, or field research.
What is? I gotta build a space elevator. What does that do again? I know you were explaining it while I was having the sound issue and I wasn't paying attention.
Sorry.
My bad.
So the space elevator that requires.
Bless you.
I was trying not to blow out your. I was trying not to blow out your eardrum. I was trying to get to the mute fast enough so I could let it fly. Oh. Anyways, the space elevator requires deliveries of special project parts.
And that gets
And
sent
so-
to the company or whatever?
Yeah, so you
Okay.
deliver those into this space elevator, and those kind of get sent up into space. And so it tells you, like, you need to make so many heavy frame, parts, like 500 or whatever, and then send those up. And then the next step will be send X number of whatever part, right? And that might take 2 or 3 steps, right?
Okay.
Of converting iron and copper and things into widgets that transfer those widgets into other widgets.
Gotcha. Okay.
It's very layered over a while. And so and then you can unlock special recipes, right? Because there's a basic recipe where something might require screws, but you might unlock an advanced recipe where you can avoid making the screws, and that might speed up production, or maybe you don't have a whole lot of that resource, and so you might take those things into consideration as you unlock special recipes.
Okay.
But everything is pretty much, it handholds you. You go through the hub. The hub tells you what your milestones are. That's what you're always kind of working towards, is unlocking the next milestone, right?
Okay.
That's like your research, because as you unlock those milestones, new technologies or new things become available. And then the other thing is you haven't made it yet, but it's the little research center.
Yeah, I don't think I've done that yet.
Where special crafting bench, equipment workshop, the hub, space elevator. I don't think you've opened up the crafting bench yet. Oh, the crafting bench is up here anyway.
Yeah, it's the one. I think it was like the first thing that happened with the hub.
Yeah, you can build other crafting benches. You can drop them somewhere else in the world in case you don't want to come all the way back to
Okay.
your hub to craft something.
Wow, I need a lot of concrete. Jeez.
And then the equip. So
1,500 spools. Holy cow. That's a fuck ton
of wire.
Yeah.
Or what?
Of wire, yeah.
Which one are you unlocking right now?
I'm trying for the space elevator.
Oh, okay. I thought we already unlocked it.
We unlocked
trying
it,
to
but
build
I'm trying
it.
to build it. Yeah, yeah.
Gotcha. So what do you need? How much wire?
1,500, I think.
Okay.
Why is that not crafting? Oh, because I'm having a room probably. Okay. Do I have to stand here and craft, or can I go around? Like once I start something.
No, if
crafting?
you're crafting, you have to stand there and craft it. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And I'm gonna build another crafter out here so I can craft with you at the same time, because I'm gonna help you craft wire or whatever.
Okay. What I should probably do is build a conveyor, put a mining thing down on that limestone, and get a conveyor run up here.
So just FYI, I put whatever copper wire I have and regular cable behind you.
In the storage?
In that little, the storage, yeah, over your right shoulder.
Okay.
And then I need to grab some of this iron so I can make it into plates.
I'm good
need
with
to make
plates.
a crafting bench. Are you good with plates?
I think so, yeah. Let me check. Yeah, I'm good with plates. I need rods, I need concrete, and I need 1,300 copper wire.
Okay. I am going to make a crafting bench. Where? Oh, I need a couple more rods. Do you have any rods?
I have 78.
Can you give me just a couple? Just so I can make a crafting bench and get out of your hair?
Yeah, no, all good. I put them in the thing. We can just use this as like centralized storage. That way we know exactly how much we have.
Yeah, later you'll end up probably making some other containers and then start kind of like, okay, this is the metal, this is the wood, that, you know,
right.
Whatever. I didn't make a lot, but I made enough for like keeping special items away from common items.
Yeah. Oh man, need to make a raw materials run again. Alright, I'm gonna put all my copper back.
Alright, what do you need me to make? What are you making?
I was doing copper wire, so I put all the copper wire that I have in that storage chest.
How much copper wire do you need?
1,500.
Oh, okay.
And I'm good with iron plates, and I need iron rods still.
You can also just tap your space bar. You don't have to hold down the button.
What do you mean? Oh, to move stuff?
No, well, you can use your shift and control clicks to move items, so you can move a whole stack if you want to by shift clicking. No, you can, if you're on the manual crafting, you can just tap the space bar to start crafting, and then you can literally walk away if you need to go like get a drink of water or something, and your character will sit there and manually craft until all the resources are used.
Oh, okay.
Because right now I think the only thing you're using copper for is making into wire, so I was going to make a constructor to make wire for you. So I need 2 and 8. Okay.
Dang, you can see the little factory from way down here. Oh, it's bauxite. Is it bauxite? Yeah, bauxite.
Yeah, I'm not sure what that's for.
How long has it been since you played?
Well, I started that run with Hugs, but that died pretty quickly. So, and then prior to that, it's probably been a year or two.
Oh, wow.
Like when it first came out back on 5 or 6.
Man, wood's kind of hard to come by, huh?
That's what she said.
I meant the resource in the game.
So I got your copper going into a constructor making copper wire now.
Cool. Pick up wood. I guess if you know where to look for it, wood's not that hard.
Yeah.
Da-dum-dum.
Da-da-da.
Yo! What is up, Raid? Timber, thank you.
I need to watch the stream.
Wait,
I'm gonna,
how's everybody
I'm
doing?
gonna stop watching on Discord.
Fuse blown.
I didn't do it.
Something's out.
I didn't do it.
What up, what up? I'm learning to play Satisfactory. Haggis is helping me. So this thing just blew out. How you doing? How was your stream? What were you playing? Fun. It is. It is. It's actually really kind of cool. Good. Slick, what's up, man? I am good, my friend. Start with Rock League, ended with Overwatch, right on. That's gonna burn too fast. I need to. How do we? So as long as I don't have that biomass working, I'm still going to need to feed these two that are connected to the whatchamacallit.
The storage containers, yeah, you'll have to
Yeah.
keep full to keep things running for a while.
Yeah. So that's the issue that I'm facing right now. And I've cleaned up all the bushes and stuff around the hub.
Trying to get through the pre-roll ads on your stream.
That must just be a Twitch thing because I don't have that activated at all.
It is a Twitch thing. It's terrible. And like, I don't know why it picks your stream and a couple others, but it's only a few that like if I join. And the sad thing is like if I leave and come back, they
You have
force me to watch them again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh well.
Oh well.
Oh dear. Production
We
is
broke it
halted.
again.
We broke it again.
Broke it again. Are we making biomass?
Yes, but we're almost through all those resources also.
Because if you burn biomass, it's better if you burn biomass. Oh, we are burning biomass.
Yeah, on those two things, the ones that you built, yeah.
So is it the other two that we're not keeping up on? Why, or are we just capping out on the current 80
Yeah.
80 megawatts?
No, I don't have the other two. Play the movie game. Okay, so the movie game is you think of one person and you think of an actor or actress and I think of an actor or actress, and we have to connect them between movies, and everybody can play. So you think of an actor or an actress, and I will too. And let me know when you're ready. Let me know when you're ready. All right, you got yours? I got mine. You put yours down first, and then I'll say mine. Ooh, what is that? Oh, it's a little bird. Aw. Cool. That's the first little bird I've seen.
The ones that like
He's
hold their face up and
Yeah,
look like a flower?
Yeah, he's green.
Yeah.
All right, I got Christopher Pratt. So now we have to connect them through movies. Adam Sandler to Christopher Pratt. So, let's see, Adam Sandler.
I don't even know who Christopher Pratt is.
The guy from Star-Lord from Guardians of the Galaxy.
Still don't know.
He was in Passengers with Jennifer Lawrence.
Still not ringing a bell.
Geez, what else was he in? I don't know what else he was in, to be honest. The Tomorrow War.
Well, you're gonna have to think of something he was in order to get him over to Adam Sandler.
I just did. I just named off a bunch of movies. I mean, if he's in the Marvel series, so we've got like Robert Downey Jr. We've got like all of the Marvel actors to connect with. So let's see, Adam Sandler. He's been in. Jeez. Wait, no, we don't need wire. We need the wire, not the black wire. We need the copper wire.
Oh, you're getting both.
Isn't it converting it though?
Well, it is, but eventually, even if that fills up, the other one will fill up.
Wait.
But you can, I mean, if you don't need the cable right now, you can always pause that machine and let the copper wire fill up.
Oh, I see. Okay, so here's...
We can turn that machine off, and then it'll just start filling up copper.
Yeah. Let's do that. Alright, so I can take this. Blake Chris, my boy, Big Daddy 51st States. Yeah, so Drew Barrymore. Jennifer Aniston. Just go with it. What else was it? Man, I know wasn't he in like oh, he was with Anger Management with Jack Nicholson, or no, that was De Niro.
Who is the other one? Christopher Pratt?
Pratt.
Pratt.
Yeah. And geez, Christopher Pratt was in Endgame with Robert Downey Jr., who was in Endgame also with like Robert Redford, Michael Douglas. Oh man. Tara's really good at this. Why isn't she chiming in? Tara! We're trying to connect Christopher Pratt to Adam Sandler. Adam Sandler, Jeff Goldblum. Oh, Jeff Goldblum wasn't in Guardians. You're thinking of Benicio del Toro. Goldblum wasn't. Was he? What did he play? You're IMDbing it. What was he? I don't remember. The Grandmaster. The Grandmaster. I don't remember that. Oh, we need rods. Where's the rod thing, Haggis? Oh, right here. Never mind, I got it. I do not remember that at all. I'm not doubting it. I just don't remember it. All right, how much of those? Whoops, no. All right, we need 103 more rods, and then we're good for the space elevator. Now we just need 100.
100 rods?
Yeah, 100 rods.
That should be quick to make. I have 32.
Yeah, I've been throwing them in there. I'm going to run down and get the limestone one more time. I do not remember that. So, Jeff Goldblum. Okay, so we got Jeff Goldblum. Now what? That's Chris Pratt.
It would help if I knew who he was.
Just think of the Marvel movies and connect to the Marvel movies.
I don't even know if I know the Marvel movies.
Haggis, how do you not know the Marvel movies? Yeah, Parks and Recreation. There you go. He's in that too. But that doesn't count because that's TV. We're down again. We're down again. Somewhere. Where's the other crafting bench, Haggis? Did you make one?
Yeah, it's next. It's next to the hub.
Oh, I see it. Okay. All right. Let's see. $1,500. Oh, we still need a ton. All right, we need 2. No, we don't. Still need a ton of wire.
Can. Sorry, I walked away at the crafting bench. Now I understand why you asked.
Why what?
Said I was at the crafting bench when I walked away. Now I understand why you asked.
Pratt and Sandler were both in Jumanji 2, Welcome to the Jungle. Cheater. I never saw that.
Sounds like it was a box office flop.
Well, the first Jumanji was good, the remake with The Rock.
The Rock.
And, yeah. And,
Jack Black.
Yeah, and Kevin Hart.
Not
Axe,
so good.
what's up? How you doing? Good to see you, dude. Yeah, the first one was really good. The first Jumanji. I mean, obviously the original with Robin Williams was outstanding. I'm good, man. I'm learning how to play Satisfactory. So Haggis is kind of holding my hand while I learn the ropes. And everybody forgive me for the microphone. I apologize. Yeah, and the Chicken Guardians, yeah, the Karen Gillian, or Jillian, or whatever her last, how you pronounce her last name. That's a good question. What is the goal of this game, Haggis? Is there a goal?
It's well, I mean, you're constantly upgrading. It is kind of well, the end goal is, yeah, to get to the end game. You're constantly trying to complete the challenges through the hub and feed all the material that it's asking through the space station.
Okay. So to answer your question, Axe, this hub thing is the very first thing that I built. And you can come in here and you access it. And I've already completed all these different things. So it's kind of an active tutorial as you learn to play the game. So like the first thing I had to do was produce 10 of these rods, right? And then once I did that, these things became available. And then I had to produce these to get this, and on and on and on. And I finally got to this spot, and now we're here trying to work through tier 1 base building. So I'm trying to get all this stuff so that we can unlock all of this stuff. So it's kind of like a progression that you keep working towards to move forward in each of these different tiers and each of these different phases. So it's kind of cool. I know it's mind-blowing. It's like I first started out, I needed X to make Y, and then it got to the point where I needed X to make Y to make Z. And now it keeps going, and I need like X to make Y to make Z, but I also need Y2 to make Z2. It's crazy. Like it's a factory
When you
building
start
game.
making
It's pretty
more
wild.
complex parts, yeah, you'll need iron, copper, concrete,
Yeah.
and you'll need some semblance of whatever that might be to make like heavy frames. You might need screws, pipes, concrete, whatever. And so you're manufacturing, you start building these factories, literally Satisfactory. You start building these colossal factories just to keep up with demand, especially on the lower tier stuff that you might be making, the plates, the rods, the frames. That's all used down the line with other production lines.
Only build and explore. There's no monster. There are monsters out there, and every once in a while you'll see them. But like there's one right there.
Yeah, enemies are fairly easy to combat.
Yeah.
Every now and then they might get the best of you.
But like that thing's pretty cool. I don't know what that is. But like most of the things that you encounter are kind of docile and just kind of are there. There's some things that are a little bit aggressive, but the point of the game is not to fight. Like there's not a lot of combat.
That is not the focus, correct?
Right.
But it does, catch you off guard every now and then when one of those little headbutters knock your ass off the cliff.
Right. Yeah. So this is all that we've built so far, right here. And you start out with absolutely nothing. Like there was nothing here when you started it. And as we progress the hub, this whole thing right here it just keeps growing and growing and growing. So when it first started out, all that was here was this bottom frame, like this thing right here. That's all there was when we started. And then as we unlocked different tech, things started popping up. So you can unlock more character customization things. There's different helmets you can put on, like all these different things. You can change the colors. There's like a little kitchenette, bathroom, all this kind of stuff.
You can flush the toilet now in the later release.
Yeah, you can. Yeah, it's pretty cool. It's a really neat game. Like I'm really enjoying it. And you have to find all these different things to make all these different things so that you can make different things. So it's kind of cool. It's a really chill game. Like,
Yeah.
As long as you don't get wrapped up in.
This is really a 3D Factorio.
Yeah, it's a first-person Factorio.
Without all the combat.
Yeah, Factorio is just kind of an isometric. You're looking down at the world, putting all of these things together. How are we doing with this stuff?
What are we working on? What am I building for you? What am I carrying? Tell me.
We still need almost 500 the copper wire.
500 copper wire?
Yeah.
We have 250 over here.
250 copper wire, so now we need about 250.
Well then, I will take regular copper, and I will come over here to the craft bench. And I am making wire.
Super easy.
Apparently I got leaves on me I need to get rid of. Did you grab that wire down in the storage?
I did not.
That's very riveting.
Yeah, trying to keep it on the straight and narrow. Get it? Because it's straight and kind of narrow.
Yeah.
Alright.
I've got 300 wire on me.
Nice. Okay, so, alright, we have more than enough wire, we have more than enough plating. We still need a lot of concrete.
I can make concrete.
Yeah? That's really the only thing that we need right now.
Do you have concrete coming in? Or lime coming in? Lime.
not-
Lime, do you have the lime coming in?
No. Not on the conveyor system. I don't have a conveyor system. That's what I've been running down the internet. And doing like.
Oof. Automate everything. That's the goal of the game. Automate everything. This manual stuff that we're doing right now is kind of mandatory in the beginning, but you really have to start like just automate everything, even if it's a small production chain, just to get to the next level.
Yeah.
Right? I've set up small assemblies of just like 4 or 5 machineries to just kind of produce one part so that I can, kind of get to the next step. Yeah. But later, you end up like kind of, like, all right, now I'm going to build a big ass factory to make that,
Yeah.
I have your copper wire, sir.
Cool.
Let me put that in there. Go put these leaves away.
So we still
I'm either need to go put them away or smoke them.
let's see. We need
Put my wood away.
250
Giggity.
plates.
I have material on me. What material do you need?
I need, looks like we need 50 plates. 50 plates.
I have 12 on me that you can have.
We'll automate it. How's that sound?
Automate that. You should. The thing is, like, once you unlock, again, we got to get to the splitters and the joiners. Because once you unlock base building, that unlocks foundations, and then you can start kind of putting everything on a grid. And you can kind of put everything at, 90, 45, or, 180, angles or whatever.
Right.
Also in this game, think vertical.
Okay.
Because you can create, again, multi-levels, and then once you unlock, on the belt system, there's elevators. I forget if they're called elevators, but, they raise the material from up, down, or, down to bottom.
Okay. Are you going to build a conveyor down to the limestone or thing down there? Or not?
Oh, where is it? Do I have the pinger?
Over
I don't
here.
know if I have the pinger. Do you know where the lime is?
Yes, it's over here.
Have you learned the pinger? Oh, there it is.
See it down there?
Yeah. So we just, build a miner, build a storage, build a constructor, and then
run the
build
conveyor
a
up
storage.
Here, right? Build it all up, run it up here. Like run conveyor.
That
up
would be
here.
convenient, yeah, for the concrete. If we're going to be running back and forth, otherwise, run that conveyor all the way back to, your base.
Well, yeah, let's do that then. Let's run it.
And it's not uncommon, and I've done it, and I've seen other people do it, where they'll have like a central storage. Like if once they figure out like wherever they want their base, then they'll make these little storage containers like this. They'll make ancillary ones, and then they'll have like 5, 10, so many next to their hub and stuff, so that if they need to go grab stuff, it's just there and they can just go grab it. Otherwise, they're shipping that off to their assembly lines. But it's not uncommon for you to kind of like want to bring that all back. So like, oh, okay, next step, I need to go grab, 10 iron plates and 10, metal plates, and,
Right.
so you start basically grocery shopping.
Yeah, we still need 300 bags of concrete. Yeah. I'm gonna hit the restroom. I'll be right back. If you want to start
your
that
thing.
conveyor thing, that'd be
Yeah,
cool.
I'll try.
All right, I'll be right back. Thanks for hanging, everybody.
I need 10 iron plates, 10 concrete. Okay. So let me go get 10 iron plates. And 10 concrete. And we want a constructor. Wait, why are you doing that? There you go. I need copper wire. Welcome back.
Axio, thanks for the raid. Everybody raid. Welcome to Raiders. All right, where are we going? You need anything, Haggis?
I'm just trying to get things started down here. I keep running out of materials, so I'm running back and forth.
Oh, thanks for doing that, Haggis. Oh, I see it. Okay.
You can run power to these things.
Okay. Such a pretty game. Oh, look at
Yeah,
that.
it
That
does
is
have
cool.
some nice scenery.
With Saturn going down?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. At night, like, it doesn't get so dark that you can't operate, and it's got some pretty good visuals.
That is slick, and it's not like stagnant. It's not static. It's moving.
Yeah, the whole
Oh, and look at that one.
the whole skybox moves.
That's cool.
Yeah.
All right. So you wanted me to run power. All right, Axe. Yeah, I keep forgetting you're overseas. Thanks for the raid again. Thanks for hanging, dude. Appreciate you. I need cable. Starting to
Mhm.
There's so much stuff around.
Yeah, that's why we'll probably want to go to like a larger open area, or when once we open up platforms, create our own open area.
Yeah. Alright, let's turn this back on. Just make it cabled again. Haggis, can you check that and block that for me?
What?
Thanks, actually, too.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Thing. Blowing in skies above.
That account was created yesterday.
Oh, look at our copper still coming. The ore, what, does the ore ever run out? Haggis.
The piles, no, they are not. They're not finite. They are infinite, but they can only produce at a certain rate.
Okay.
So,
that makes sense.
like unpure, normal, pure, they have different flow rates.
Oh, okay.
And then later, you'll learn how to create with the slugs. You can then amplify or step up like ×2 or ×3 the production on those machines, or those resources. So again, if it's a copper vein or an iron vein or whatever the resource is, that extractor or miner, whatever's picking up the material, you can overpower it, right, to try to to draw more.
Okay.
But if it's an unpure node, right, that still can only go up so high, right? You can only, if it starts low and you times it by 3, right, it's only going to be 150. If you get a pure node and it starts at 300, then you might get that up to 1500.
Okay, I see what you're saying. All right, I think we're all powered.
Good.
Yep. There's Mike Stone. Mike Stone right there, baby. Hey, we got concrete coming out. Look at that. That is so cool, dude. Like, just, like, the configuration of it, like, how it looks, It's so slick.
No, this has been in early access for like over 2-3 years. I mean, they've done a very good job polishing this before they put out their version 1.1.
Yeah.
Or 1.0.
Oh, isn't it in 1.0 though?
Yes, it's in full release right now.
Okay. All right.
Like, they've had these different creator updates, like level 1, level 2, level 3, whatever, up until they finally got to their... So I forget how high they got up to. I want to say maybe 7, 8, 9, maybe.
Shoot,
But
look
I've
at
been
all
playing
iron plates.
since like 3. I had some on me because I needed some, but
Oh, that's right.
yeah,
That's right.
pretty much used them all. There's 178 in the storage.
Yeah, there's two. I just got 272 out of that storage from the machine, so that's good. We'll be right. Still waiting on concrete anyway.
And you can always hit the sort button, and that helps you figure out what's in there.
Oh, I had a system going, I guess.
Oh, I'm very sorry. Screwed it all up. So we are on tier 0. Please select a milestone. We are on tier 1. No. We are on... Oh, I guess we're on hub upgrade 6. We're trying to build the space elevator?
Yeah.
Well, don't we have all that?
That's what
Don't we have the
we're going
rods
for.
and plates?
We need 1,500.
Right.
1,500. We still need a lot more spoils. Oh wait. I thought I had enough of that. Darn it.
Oh, we just need pipes. We need
Wait,
plates, concrete.
You're taking stuff out?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because aren't we trying to complete the hub grade or whatever?
I was trying to build a space elevator, but that's fine. Go ahead.
Well, yeah,
Brad, what's
because
up,
I'm
man?
looking
How
at
you
the
doing? Ow.
So, but all right. So did you select that milestone?
I haven't done anything. I've just been trying to get...
Okay. All right. So let me put this stuff back because again, I'm not sure how it's. I'm still a little confused as to like what step we're on. So it says build the space elevator.
Right. So that's what I was
So
trying
which
to
means
do.
that you actually have to build it. So you would hit your queue, you would go to what?
Hey,
oh,
look
special.
In the storage thing. Look in the storage thing. I've got
And
everything
then-
that we need stacked up.
Right. So to build the space elevator, you need 500 concrete, 250 iron plates, 400 iron rods, and 1,500 wire.
Okay, got the wire. How many rods?
Let me go back in there. Sorry.
You're good. Brent, I'm doing good, man. How are you? I'm learning Satisfactory. So
400 rods.
okay, we got that. How many plates?
250 iron plates,
Okay, we got that.
and then 500 concrete.
We have 184.
So
we have-
that's going to top off soon. So grab everything else that you need. Grab the 1,500, grab the 400 and 250. Right, put that on your person. And then you can go sit on the storage over there or go explore or whatever until we get the 250 or 500 concrete. And then you're going to have to figure out where you want to dump that space elevator. You can always move it later. Right? I don't know if you've looked at it, but look how big this thing is. Like if I try to put it down right here.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Wow.
So
okay.
you're gonna. So what it is right. You're gonna start building these resources off in different areas, and then you're gonna be building conveyors to lead back to this space elevator wherever you decide to drop it.
Okay.
Right. And then the space elevator again is like, you know, the damn plant from Little Shop of Horrors, and it's constantly like, feed me, Seymour.
Okay. Brent,
And
I've
it's-
had my eye on this game for I don't know how long, but I finally pulled the trigger on it. It's really fun. It's like a production chain kind of game. So you have to make this to make this to make this to make this, but then there's offshoots too that you kind of have to combine things to make other things so that you can make more bigger things. And the whole while you're kind of chasing your tail, making sure you have enough energy to keep everything moving. So there's a lot of moving parts. It's really fun, but it's super complex. But at the same time,
3D
very kind of chill.
3D Factorio without all the combat. Oh my gosh, whatever my wife is making right now smells so good. I said, whatever my wife is making right now smells really good. Oh, you made taco meat for a taco salad?
Oh, I had that tonight.
Oh, that's what Lime said he had.
Great minds, Laura.
Great minds.
some vegetation, some biomass.
Yeah, that'd be helpful.
Are you doing anything useful, or are you just smelling taco meat?
Yo, mule, I need you to be productive. You're not on a break. What are you working on?
Oh, look at this thing. Weird. It's like
That's
he's like
funny.
a giant walking lima bean. That is weird.
All right, so you're actually trying to build the space elevator, but we need a new milestone. And so we need to select base building as the next milestone. And that takes 100 rods, 100 iron plates, and 200 concrete.
We'll have that, no problem.
We should have that pretty soon. Looks like we got the rods, so I'll just go ahead and add those, and you can. So there's 100 rods, and you can always add these, right? You don't have to do it at one time. You can put the rods in, come back later, put the plates in.
Okay.
Yeah, you don't have to do it all at one time. You can add what you got now.
It's funny how, like, we all play different games, and it's funny to me how, hey, raw quartz. How people have never heard of this game. Or, you know.
I'm surprised. This is a big one.
This is a popular game, yeah.
Yeah, this is one of the big sellers on Steam.
But then again, if you're not into like colony building or factory building or anything like that, why would you?
It's true. Yeah, if that's not your genre.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, if you're into first-person shooters or extractors or looter shooters or, you know, maybe puzzle games. This is kind of a puzzle game, I guess. You should really be filling those with biomass. So you should be taking the biomass from
But I don't have biomass.
these.
Oh.
You should be taking the biomass out of the biomass we're making and putting it in those biomass generators instead of the leaves.
I thought the biomass was going to just automatically convert it to fuel, power.
Yeah, I mean, it's coming out of these machines here, but if you go to these machines, right, they're kind of stacked up. You'll see they're making like 5 or 60 per minute. So if I go in there, I can grab the 194 or whatever that's on top of it. Go to the other one. I just grabbed that one. So if you go to the other constructor, you'll see it's got like 180 in it. Where are you? Where are you?
It's got...
Yeah,
192,
there you go.
Yeah.
There you go. So in the constructor, you saw that there was a pileup of biomass, right?
Yeah.
Because the conveyors are only going at 30 or 60 minute, 60 items per minute. So they're unable to offload everything. There's kind of a pile up. So you can then go to your generators over there they've been feeding leaves into and then feed it biomass instead.
Right.
Eventually I stopped using these because these you have to hand feed, right? I'll make 2 more of those biomass generators after you get the splitters, and then we'll just stop using these altogether.
Okay. Still need 223 concrete. So I'm going to run around this a little bit. I'm going to head out this way. Mr. Josh, sir, how are you? Mr. Sir Josh. I always get that backwards. Man, I was really worried about this being a non-procedural game, but it seems like the planet is large enough that it's not really going to be a big deal.
It's not procedural, so you could go online. There's a Satisfactory map, and you can unlock the layers. You can see all the mines where they're at.
Yeah,
You
I
know,
wanna do that.
yeah. So I mean, you can do self exploration, and then get to a point where you get frustrated, like where the hell is that? You know.
Whoa, whoa! Something's breathing fire at me, dude. What the?
That's so you found one of the ads. Yeah. He'll keep chasing you up to a certain point.
Alright, stop. What the? What do you mean ads?
Ads are the enemy. Like they're not an NPC. They're an ad. They're in there
okay,
to.
All right, I got you. Ads in the game,
Yeah.
or something like that.
Something like that. I don't even know why they're called ads, but that's just it. It's like enemies that are in the game are called ads.
Yeah.
You know, NPCs are the non-playable characters that don't provide any combat, but you know, maybe some dialogue or something, but you can't do anything with them.
Wow, it's only burned. Yeah, biomass burn is really good, dude. They've only gone through
Yeah,
3.
it's like your compressed sawdust logs or
Yeah.
something, you know.
I bet you can look online and find some crazy configurations for bases and everything.
I'm trying to think if this thing. I think there might be some way of doing blueprints. I don't recall.
Yeah. It's Ma Lemons. Welcome in. I don't think I've seen it before.
Did
it's
you
good.
take all the?
I'm learning.
Did you take all the concrete?
I took all the concrete. Yep.
You little thief.
Why? Were you trying to grab some?
No, it's all good. Are you contributing to your goal, or you trying to build your space
Trying to build
elevator?
a space elevator
Where are you going to put your elevator?
somewhere. The factory's good. I'm learning to do it. I got a buddy helping me out. He's kind of standing around. He's supervising. He's doing a really good job supervising.
I'm a mule.
But it's fun. I'm really liking it. It's my first factory game, so I'm learning. Right now, I'm getting fuel for my biomass. The power slugs, are they the things that shoot fire at you? I just found one. Actually, he was up this way, so I need to be careful.
The thing shooting fire at you is not a power slug.
Oh, I thought that's what you called them.
No.
Oh. I have not found the
you'll-
power slug yet.
You will recognize a power slug when you see it.
Okay. Is it an ad?
It is non-hostile,
Okay. But I'll know.
and it doesn't move.
Okay. I like this honeycomb kind of thing right here.
But they are usually surrounded by ads.
Okay. Wow.
Right. So like when you saw that fire breathing guy, there was
Yeah.
probably something of interest nearby,
Oh, okay.
right?
Spitters. Power slugs are researchable in the man beta.
Oh yeah,
Like it.
spitters. That's what those were.
Okay. I'm not that far yet. I'm trying to build a space elevator, so I've kind of held off on working with the hub.
You
because I
have
wanna
not opened up the MAM yet. That's the research bench.
Okay. The research bench. Yeah, I've not opened it up yet. Oh, there's a blue thing over there. Look at the... Archie! Yeah, you can join if you want to, dude. Whoa! That flower just stood up. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh, there's a
They're
big
saying you're
spin
quieter
everywhere.
than me.
There's another little bird just ran away from me. poison
Run
flower.
away.
I'm quieter than Haggis. Okay. Let me get to the hub and then I'll change my thing. Yeah, Arch, you're more than welcome to join. Haggis is in here helping me. I'm just learning to play the game, so your friend is coming in loud and clear. Okay. See, I'm having problems with my audio, and I'm trying to work with it.
It's not you. It's me. No, it's not me. It's you.
It's you.
It's not me. It's you.
No, it's 100%.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. In this relationship, it's you, not me.
Loading up now. Is this normal version or experimental, Haggis?
This is normal.
Normal.
I believe. Yeah, I don't think you've done any beta or anything when you launched it.
It's probably just OBS being difficult. Well, so I'm having problems with my mic. It's crackling. I don't know if you can hear it or not, but it sounds like a connection issue. Okay. It sounds like a connection issue. I've traced the wires. I don't know what the problem is. I've changed the USB hub, blah, 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 blah. And I can't figure it out. So I ended up unplugging it and adding a different input in OBS, but it turns out it's not making any difference. So long story short, it is what it is.
You know what I say to that?
No.
I need another margarita.
I do hear the crackling. It's not as bad. Okay. But see, the thing is, it just like started happening one day. That's what's really driving me bananas. Like no rhyme or reason, just boom. I woke up and the mic was going bad. So, but anyway, I appreciate the feedback. And I do apologize for it. All right, concrete. Concrete, baby. We are 141 away. I'm probably going to have to put the space elevator over here, eh, I guess?
You can put it wherever you want, sir.
Look how big that blueprint is, dude. That footprint.
That's what he said.
Settle down.
Sorry.
No, you're good. Maybe up here?
Wherever it fits. Again, gosh, the euphemisms.
Yeah.
Maybe down in the valley.
Or up on the hill here? Behind the
Maybe
copper?
down in the valley.
Why do you want it down in the valley?
Well, again, you're going to have to feed this from God knows what kingdom come later on down. You can always move it, so it's not like you're penalized. You can always pick up resources,
So
buildings and whatnot,
you're
and
thinking
get everything back.
You're thinking that down in the valley would be better than like up here?
Yeah, just to get it out of the way and
Okay.
and whatnot for now.
Is it wired? If so, from what I know, it's probably the USB part that's busted. Maybe there's something stuck in it or something got crushed. Okay, well, let's...
Lovely.
I hope not. I take care of my stuff. That's what I've been a sound guy for
Try a different port
a long time.
that
I
you're
have.
plugged into.
I have. That's what caused the problems earlier.
I
Remember?
figured. Yeah. Ooh.
All right, how about down here?
Yeah, I see you kind of going down there. Yeah, wherever it.
Okay. Well, I don't have all the
Whatever
stuff yet,
works.
so I can't see it light up. So.
Oh, you need some concrete.
Yep. As long as you have room for it, that'll do. Okay, cool. My Lemons, are you a factory? Or Satisfactory person?
Crafting bench, crafting bench. Oh, did I not pick up lime?
Arch, join my Discord.
General chat.
And come in the general chat. Whoops. Oh my god. Discord. Yeah, I finished the game in 0.8, and I'm in the final phase in 1. Oh, nice. Very cool. No harm in having a fresh sip of fix-it bottled water. That's cool. And then, Arch, when you're in, go down to, like, read through the rules. Whether you read through them or not, it doesn't matter. But,
Doesn't matter.
I mean, they're standard.
F the rules.
But, you've had one too many margaritas, Mag. Just click on the line, and then that'll give you all the channels. And then from there, you can go down and see the general chat where Haggis and I are. What am I doing? Haggis got me all distracted.
You're taking this concrete from me that I'm putting in the storage container. It's not much, sir. It's all I have.
We could go down
We're
and
waiting
hand mine.
for. Well, I just did.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, I went and grabbed what I could and hand mined it.
All right, we got 88 to go. We're getting
88 to go.
We're getting close.
It is a slow and steady wins the race. And then later you're like, I need to up my production because I'm tired of waiting. And you're like, I gotta build more factories.
Any luck, Arch? I'm probably only going to be on for another half an hour, so I got to hit the hay. I'll work tomorrow. We finished the game in 0.8. Wow. Hey, there he is.
What's up? I am at 87% on updating to the normal version, so I can join you.
All right, cool. Haggis, Arch Haggis.
Hello,
Nice to meet
Arch.
Alright.
Yeah, this is my first playthrough, dude. I've only been playing for 4 or 5 hours, so.
Nice. Well, I have apparently 620 hours.
Oh my god.
I would have to check my Steam. 240.
Jeez.
Nice. Well, I'd say I can at least help a little bit. I don't know everything, but I definitely remember quite a bit.
It's hard to say how many hours we're just walking away, letting factories do their thing.
Yeah.
It's so hard to say, because really I would do a lot of gathering resources and then just building things myself because it was faster, and so I'd just tab over to something else while I did that. And my god, I can't even tell you how many hours I wasted having Satisfactory pulled up in the background to just build iron sheets for me.
Yeah.
We had a server for a while, and we had it set so that even if the players were offline, that resources would continue to flow.
Oh, jeez.
That
So
would
when
be
you came,
nice.
so when you came back, everything was, depending on when you
Yeah,
came
you'd
back,
have to make
everything
sure
was.
you have flowing
everything
power
was-
that won't turn off.
Well, yeah, but all your storage containers and stuff would pretty much be topped off, and your sink would
That is
be
nice.
continuously, generating tickets.
Jeez.
It shouldn't take us too long with 3 people to get continuous power going, though.
Oh, I found a little cave over here.
All right, we are 34 away. 34 away. 33.
Are there spiders in here?
At 92%.
Oh, I need to bring lime over here.
Are you in that cave? Yeah, I know where you are.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
You
saw that.
know where the cave is?
Yeah. Yeah.
Alright, I'll be right back while it's finishing its update, and then I will be joining in.
All right, dude.
There's spooters. I found. Can you hear that?
Kinda.
I was wondering if you could hear the Ada talking about the spooters.
No, I can't.
Okay. Do you know where I'm at? Can you
Yes.
come find me?
Why? We're almost done with the limestone. Or the concrete.
Okay. I just wanted to educate you. Oh, I found something. What's this? Raw quartz. I found raw quartz.
Very cool. Got it muted just in time. Haggis, we need 11.
11 what?
11 concrete.
Okay.
We're almost there.
Yay.
5. Just the concrete countdown. 4. Very exciting.
I'm bringing you leaves.
Cool.
I like using the conveyor belt as a staircase to get up here.
Yep. All right. Yay! Now we can build the big Venus flytrap.
You said the big Venus flytrap.
Yeah. There it goes. Oh, I love all the parts fly to it. Gosh, that thing is huge.
That's what she said.
Dang. Uh-oh, something's happening. Oh, something's dropping down. That was cool.
Yeah.
That was really slick.
So as you feed this parts, the little space elevator up there at the top
Yeah.
will start to grow over time.
Project assembly initialized. Congratulations, Pioneer. The space
Congratulations!
elevator will now
Yeah,
automatically
baby.
connect with the Project Assembly orbital platform. Project assembly is divided into phases, each of which require the delivery of project parts, such as smart plating, via the space elevator. Subsequent phases unlock access to new tiers with more advanced technologies to construct, automate, explore, and exploit. It is time to be
Explore
honest.
and
This
exploit.
project is part of the Save the Day program, the largest united undertaking in human history, destined to save us all. Earth is in peril and only Fix-It pioneers offer hope for survival. Fix-It is counting on you. Humanity is counting on you. Do not let Fix-It down.
Got it.
Do not let all the puppies and kitties die.
All right, I need 50 smart plating that I probably won't be able to get for a while.
So you can handcraft that, put that in a storage container that feeds into the space elevator, or you can build your assembly line that actually makes smart plating that feeds into the space elevator.
Right.
Once you satisfy the space elevator for the parts, it won't accept it anymore. So you'll start to get a buildup. At that point, you might as well cut it off from the space elevator and start putting that part into storage.
Okay. All right, so now we just need 200.
Complete phase 1 for base building. Yeah, 200 concrete.
Yeah.
I was looking for another limestone resource, but I don't remember where they're all at. Was that across the way? Oh, there's some iron deposits over here. Do you want to look at that mine while we're waiting?
Oh, we can, yeah.
I thought I killed all the spooters, but they might be back by now.
Oh, man. Hope Arch gets back soon. Alright.
Zoom, zoom, zoom. You can pick up these leaves, I guess the leaves down here on the ground.
What leaves?
Well, I guess there's like leaves on the ground. These mushrooms you can eventually take as well. They're used for something, but
What leaves? Unauthorized.
on the ground, I'm just, yeah, when you look down, it says pick
whoa,
up
whoa,
leaves. Spooters. Yeah, they like to.
Well, I just heard a fun story.
Oh, yeah? And?
Yeah, apparently one of my dad's old work buddies had 3 kidney stones,
Oh.
and
Oh my goodness.
one of them blocked the way and caused them to have to take out the other 2. And he ended up passing that first one, and it was 10 fucking millimeters.
Oh!
Oh my goodness.
I am hurting
Dude, this
so
guy
bad
is-
right now. Just
Violate that
imagine
guy. Oof, I need to eat a berry.
Samples of unknown alien
He's
species
over there basting
acquired.
bullets.
Initial data
Poor guy.
suggests these are predators, but notably they
Do you know how to regen your health?
mouth or eyes. There are,
Join game
however,
directly,
numerous cavities on
enter,
their head
what's the
that fulfill
session
their
ID?
function. Preserve the remains.
So you should, do you have him as a friend on Steam? You should be able to just join up through Steam.
Maybe?
I don't know if we have it or not.
Doesn't look like it.
Alright, hold
So
on a
that would be the first
Let
thing you want to
me-
do.
Add. I'm guessing I can Reality Lime on Steam and
Yep.
find you?
Yep.
Alright.
Or I could give you my friend code either way.
Yeah.
So there's a artifact up here I was wanting to
Why am
point
I
out
pulling
to
up
you.
my AMD software?
Oh, here we go. Here's little mushrooms up here too. I want to point out to you.
Mile Lemon, it's going good. Haggis brought me into this cave while I'm trying to add Arch as a friend. You want my Steam?
There we go.
You got me?
I got you.
There we go. Accept. Groovy.
And join game. Nice.
Sweet.
Easy. Oh, I'm excited to play this game again.
How long's it been? I'm coming, Haggis.
Are you?
A couple months.
Stop.
Just a couple months.
I used to play it on laptop all
you?
the time on a 950 card on a GPU.
Oh wow.
Yeah. That was fun. Very much so did
Clunky.
not love this game.
Yeah, clunky, I would think.
It was terrible. And
So
so,
up here,
just recently I got
live,
onto
you'll
this.
see there's some of these little mushrooms here.
Yeah.
That's a resource.
Okay. Yep.
gimmicks.
And then you got this big like glowy thing here.
This fungus
Summer
like
sloop.
flora
And that's-
does not seem to
Yep,
show
summer
much
sloop,
potential
and you'll
for
see
use.
those scattered throughout the
However,
map as
it's
well.
assumed
So go ahead
the
and
network
collect
is worth
that.
Further investigation. Store this potential resource for later use.
Okay. Got a
The
summer
Summer
sloop.
Sloop was named after Marie Somerville, co-founder of Fixit and head of its R&D department.
This is gonna be crazy. I'm
There are
testing
many
out running
theories
the
about
game
the
on
origin
ultra
of this
settings
shape,
just
and
for the
why
hell
this
of it.
symbol mathematically resembling a Mobius strip has found its way into both human and
'Cause
extraterrestrial
I'm finally on a
culture.
1080p screen.
Thankfully, you don't need to know any of these theories to
It
be a
works
pioneer.
perfectly. I don't have
Store
any
it for
screen
later
tearing.
use. Fun fact: the
Or if I
planet you
do,
are on
it's
was
so
found and
minuscule
named
I
during a
don't
planet
notice.
spotting event Marie hosted called
I'm
Marie's
finally on a
Awesome
proper
Scientific
keyboard,
Search of the
full-sized.
Avant-Garde Exoplanets.
Ah, everything is perfect.
Cool.
Have you
Alright.
played Satisfactory yet on this hardware?
Just a little bit.
Just to
That's why I said it's been a couple months. I started playing a while back on an old world that I had, and then I just had too much going on and quit playing for a while again. And yeah, I'm definitely happy to get back into the game.
Cool.
I think
Oh,
I
there's-
downloaded the beta version just to test out what was new, and then never actually tested anything.
Yeah. Well, if there's an interest to keep this going, I certainly don't mind propping up a server.
Well, let me take a look around and try and remember where everything's at. I'm trying to head for coal right now, but I know we're not there quite yet. I remember where the coal deposits are.
Yeah, I haven't.
Have we got the MAM yet?
No. No, I just
Alright.
built a space elevator.
Oh yeah, we're just getting to base building now,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
I see where we're
Right.
at. Alright. So we just need a crap ton of concrete. That I can do. Where is... I need to turn down my DPS. There we go. Slower mouse. So I need to know where our limestone is. Should be right here nearby. Yep.
Yeah, we've got a mine on one.
Oh yeah, you've got
mushrooms
2
would be
more
nice for later.
limestone nearby. Well, actually 3 more limestone nearby that you can utilize,
I
I
was looking
assume.
for. I didn't know where all that. So you must be more familiar with the map. I'm not. I'd have to like.
Oh,
bring
I
up
am
the cheater
very,
map.
very familiar with the map, yes.
I'm trying to let
you can
Lime
also
kind of do
use hold V,
self-discover and not give too much away
and you
too
can
quickly.
scan. So that'll also tell you where all the limestone is.
Yeah. I was doing that. Oh man, whoa.
And it used to be back in the early days of Satisfactory that you weren't able to... You know how it says press E to start mining limestone, and you just press E and you start mining forever? It didn't used to be like that. You had to hold E, and then you had to you had to press tab, and that would put you into infinite mining. And then they didn't tell you that you could hit space to do crafting automatically in the crafting table.
I taught him that.
Some dude figured that out and told me, and they eventually added that into like what they tell you can do.
Huh.
I played this game back in what, 0.8 or farther back than that even, I think.
That's what I was trying to tell Lime. Is like I think I've been playing this since like update 3. You know.
Yeah. Like there used to be so little in this game. It's changed so much.
It's cool though that it's progressing. Like as just a new player, I don't have the appreciation for it, but
well, the
You're
appreciation is
you're coming in on the completed product.
Yeah.
You know, we at least
hell it
remember
it's
the
partially
progression.
I can say that. Like they have completed the storyline in a sense, but there's still so many updates that are to come. It's just insane.
Hey, Lime, see where I'm at?
So let's see. Need to find a crafting bench because I didn't
Up here on this.
resources.
oh yeah, I
Up
see
here.
it. Jumping up and down.
Can you come up here?
I was already
Hello.
up there.
No, you weren't.
Yes, I was. I jumped down that cliff.
There's a power slug right here that you missed.
There's a what slug?
A power slug.
Oh, well, grab it.
I want you to see it
Oh my
before I
gosh.
grab it.
All right, let me make this
Yeah,
concrete.
you
Then
don't
I'll
know
come
what
up.
you're looking for.
Okay. Let me
I
make.
see you guys
Power
already
slugs-
got the power running here with
Power
the,
slugs all look the same. The only difference is they have different
that's
colors. So once you see
focus.
one, you'll know what the rest of them look like.
Okay.
And then you'll hear that sound too. The thing is like when you get near points of interest, such as power slugs and things like that, there's a distinct sound. So like if you're nearby and you're like, crap, I can hear the sound. I know it's nearby. You know, it could be above you, below you, on the other side of the wall from you. Oh, I see another slug from here too.
So I need to. I want to get us more concrete set up. How much power are we running? Oh, we're only running about half of what we got.
Yeah.
All right. I'll go get us some.
We're
stuff
using the
set up.
manual generators right now. We need to build a couple more.
Yeah.
All right, we got 43 more concrete to go.
These smaller ones that are built into the hub, they don't use fuel as fast as the rest of them, but
Right.
yeah, they still suck.
All right,
I don't remember how I got up here. You're gonna have to figure out how to get up here.
I will.
Yeah, you can just go around.
Or do I go through the cave?
No, definitely not
No?
through the cave.
Just keep going on around. Okay.
Probably around to the left would have been better.
Okay.
But there is a path over there.
That space elevator is huge. That's amazing.
Yeah, it is massive, and
That's
it
so
actually,
Oh,
now that
crap.
we're in the finished product, it gets bigger as we
Well,
upgrade it.
Where are you, Lime?
I'll bring him up there.
Run it around.
I
Did you
just
fall?
fell off. Yeah, I fell off.
Yeah.
So I'm like,
We'll just
all
keep
right,
going around here.
where are you?
Just
where
keep
are
coming
you?
around to the left. To the left. Keep coming around.
Yeah.
It's just a step to the left.
I can't wait till we get the
to the
exosuit.
right.
I've never heard you tipsy before, Haggis.
I'm not tipsy.
Whatever.
I'm just enjoying the moment. Why you gotta crush my buzz? I mean, I'm kidding.
But yeah.
You're not
Right
tipsy,
up
Buzz.
here at the top of this hill, we'll find that slug.
Oh, I hear the slug. Oh, I'm near the other slug.
Oh, I can hear
Where are
it.
you
It's
at, Lime?
like chirping. I'm almost to the slug. Oh, I see it. Okay.
Oh, I see you over there. I'm over near the other slug. Do you see that
yeah,
slug?
there's another one there.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you two
that
are near
ringing
that
sound.
slug. Yeah, that.
Should I pick it up?
Yeah, pick it up.
How's it
and
go?
then it's
How's it
gonna
go?
talk to you.
Wait, how's it go? All right, I'm picking up the blue power slug.
Yeah. There's a blue one over here. Yep.
This semi-slug species seems to persist entirely through absorbing and storing energy from its surroundings.
Oh,
Studying this could provide new methods for improving fixit production line
You see me
efficiency.
jumping over here?
yeah.
Store this potential resource for later use.
Boing, boing.
Yeah, we got one.
I can't wait
Oh,
for.
a little bit of lag.
I can't wait for the parachutes.
Oh man, the parachutes are great too.
I see a slug.
Oh, do you know about the hypertube launchers?
Mm-hmm.
No.
Oh,
Yeah.
I have so much to teach you.
No, I know how to make hypertube launchers. That's why I like the parachutes, because you can traverse long distances.
It's so much better with a jetpack.
Yeah.
Mod Lemons.
I never. Well, that's because that required fuel, and that was kind of the next stage, and that's
Yeah.
where I tapered off.
Gotcha. I had kind of the same thing being on a laptop. Once I got to fuel, and I mean, I got to fuel, kind of got through fuel. I kind of AFK'd most of it because I couldn't run the machines. I couldn't do the automation on the 950, 960, whatever the hell it was. And I got all the way up to where I
Ow.
started doing nuclear, and I was like, nope, this is too much. My
Oh,
computer
yeah,
says absolutely not.
Further
And
than I did.
I put it down.
There's quartz right here.
I
Live.
played it
I don't
on
know.
off a couple times. Oh yeah, we want to go ahead and snag some quartz.
Yeah, I found some quartz the other way too. I used to play Brad. All the songs are forever burned in my brain. Yeah.
Can you know you can tap shift so you can run?
Yes.
Huh?
Shift is
If you
like
just-
sprint.
Yeah, shift is sprint, but you don't have to hold it down. You can just tap it.
That's a setting.
Give it a little
Oh,
taparoo.
well.
It's got to be a setting because mine
that's-
I have to
that's-
hold it.
That's my setting. Like, why would I want to hold it? That gives you pinky fatigue.
Not necessarily.
That's what she said.
Ooh.
Base building.
Oh my stars.
Hey.
All right,
let's
we can
go.
build bases.
Several new
Now we don't have to
structures
make
are
so
now
much
available
spaghetti.
for improving factory organization. Foundations provide
Alright,
a
I'm
building
gonna take
which
some
makes it
rods
easier
and
to
plates
manage
here
placement of any
that
structure.
are sitting in this.
In the event that you are
chest.
experiencing amnesia for all events prior to planetfall, be reassured
I love
that
the,
memories
like-
of beloved humans and/or animals would have only been
She's so
distractions from your
condescending.
important mission.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Love her.
she's a big bee.
I love her so much. She's hilarious.
All right, logistics. Oh,
All right.
splitters. Yeah, baby. It's getting real now.
Like the best
Splitters
part
and
was
joiners.
you could tell before they finished the game.
Oh,
that
mergers,
She was
that's
kind
pretty
of
cool.
evil, but once they
Yeah.
finish the game, she just like straight comes out with it.
Very sarcastic.
Wait, pod will return. What is this? Pod?
So when you send stuff up after you complete an assignment,
Oh, I
a
still have a
phase,
minute. Okay.
Yeah.
right?
So
it'll
if you
send that
come over
stuff
here,
up, it kind of
you can
time
see the
gates
pod.
you in that sense.
Where are you?
Here.
I mean, it's not terribly bad,
see.
but it time gates
So
you.
it lands in the back of the hub here, and you can watch it come down when that
Oh,
timer
okay.
runs out, and it'll launch out every time that you send resources up.
That is so damn
Here
cool.
shortly, we're gonna need
Dang.
a lot of concrete, so I'm gonna go ahead and start building some. I gotta remember all my controls. Do production. I need.
Oh, there it is!
concrete
That's
and
cool!
Miners. Yep. He even turns around.
Yeah.
Oh, I've always
Elon,
loved that.
that's Elon Musk, right there. that's his
He's
Starjet
piloting
45.
it.
Freighter
That's the
reentry.
free
mouse
freighter-
exchange
freighter-
concluded.
It's Freighter 69.
All right, so we've already got some crazy spaghetti happening.
Yeah, we do.
Kind of, yeah, sort of. Yeah. That's why I told him, I was like, you're probably going to want to pick up and
Yeah, we're gonna
find
want
another
base
place
building
to, yeah.
very quick.
Do it. Feel free.
So that's why we want to get this concrete rolling. Where are your
roll it,
rods?
roll it. That's what she said.
Ooh. Are we making any,
Yes.
or are we just making?
Um,
No, I don't know. I don't think we're making rods.
I don't know if they're rods, but we have the capability. It's over here.
We have the technology. We can make them better.
We don't currently have a backup of wire though, so I will work on getting some wire for that.
We
Oh,
have
I gotta-
copper wire
Yeah.
going into regular wire. Or
Yeah, it's just not
I have a bunch of cable.
efficient.
storing any of the
No,
wire.
it's a 1-to-1.
Yeah, so we'll have to fix that up later when we find.
Well, now that we have, yeah,
More
now we
power.
have splitters and mergers. That
Yeah, now that we have that as well, we
process.
can just branch off some. And that's where base building is going to come in handy, so we can just make big towers.
Lime, I'm your mule. What should I be doing?
I honestly, I don't know. You know better than me.
I know better than you, but you should be telling me what I should be doing.
Yep, you got to figure out what we're doing. You're our leader.
Which way did it go?
Well, we just unlocked logistics, so
So I will recommend that this is a nice little spot up here. It's very scenic.
Milestone reached.
but I would recommend like finding a nice open area that you might like to put down some roots.
Consider investing in vertical.
Well, I mean, this area right next to where we're at, this open field here, is very good for throwing up a big open platform.
Breathe in.
I
Yeah,
honestly
you're
highly
pushing to the
recommend this
choir.
area as a starter
I was
area.
just kind of like
Each staring at you.
Prompting me. I get it. I know.
Yeah.
I know what you were doing.
Breathe out.
You're saying over
Focused
here?
on your duties.
Like
I'm
down.
just saying that you're gonna get Satisfactory. You build big, you build up, and you build kind of wide. So you end up liking like level ground, and you
Yeah.
like again vertical. Think vertical as well.
Sure.
So this is a nice level area right here, and then again,
Where are you?
know,
okay.
not to dictate, but
I see.
I would look at the far side over there, and I see the plains next to that big arch, of a rock
Yeah.
formation.
Okay.
That area also has lots of resources. Very
And
good.
so what I would consider is starting my platform at that level, and then just kind of building over this entire plain, and then you can use that underground basement area for pipes
spaghetti.
and conveyors and everything else that you don't necessarily want to see on your ground floor. And then
Okay.
again, you can also think vertical, so you got a couple levels up where you might have some production or something going. Again, we have some experience, so we're kind of guiding you in the area.
Yeah,
but,
that's fine.
It's your game.
It's
your
your
game
playground.
through. So yeah.
No,
so
but that's what
it's kinda
to be honest,
tips
this
and
is
tricks as you go through.
right. So, yeah. First off, I don't mind you guys with your input at all. So feel free to suggest. But so what you're saying is, between where you are and where I am, is where we should build.
Yeah, this would be your basement area right here, and
Yeah,
like
there's
if
a
we
lot
were
of
to
limestone
would go
here.
over here to
I'm
the
getting attacked.
oh, where are you getting
I'm
attacked?
on my way over.
Run! Oh, there's a slug over here. That's why.
Come here.
How do I attack him? How do I hit him?
You need your little bug
Got him.
zapper.
Oh.
Hey, yo.
Oh, did I zap you?
Yeah, apparently we have friendly fire.
Friendly fire.
How do I change my
Ooh.
thing?
Ooh, zzz. So you have a hot bar down at the bottom.
Mm-hmm.
And then you also have Q, F, and then so Q is your I
Building.
think your
Yeah, Q's
building or
building.
whatever. Yeah. If you hit
Tab is your inventory.
they'll show you your
Oh, okay.
inventory, and then they'll show you your pioneer, and then in your hand you want to put your zapper, and then
Oh, I
like
got
whatever
it.
other tool you might want, like you can
Now we
put
can
your you can put your pale berries in there, or your barrel nuts. Hey, that stings. So
But I got it.
yeah.
Yeah.
So we unlocked base building, which is good because you're going to learn how to build platforms, and like these little guys that are like above you right now, these little
Where's
power
the
slugs.
limestone?
Yeah.
Oh, right over here.
Those will
Oh, okay.
become like that'll be so easy to get. Like you won't have to figure out like how to freaking
So one,
parkour
two,
up there. You just
three,
build a
four.
freaking platform to go straight up there.
Okay.
There's 4 limestone deposits nearby here, so we're gonna have plenty of easy base building.
Someone should show the difference between load balance designs and manifolds. My lemons said that. Someone should.
That's what I. So manifolds. Okay. So you remember, Lime? I was having a
Thank you,
conversation
Lemons.
with you earlier. There's like two. There's like
Ah.
two standards in creating your distribution when you create your assembly lines. Right?
Okay. Yeah.
There's manifolds. That was the other term I was trying to remember, where you create one long belt, right? And the first splitter starts feeding the first machine, right?
Okay.
And then so half the material goes down to the next splitter, and then half of that feeds the next machine, right? So the first machines are going to get fed first, right? As the splitters keep dividing that material as it goes down the main pipe. That's a manifold. Does that make sense?
Okay, I know
Yes.
what design you're talking about. Yeah.
So
Right.
the main material, you got 60 on the belt or whatever. It hits the first splitter. It gets 30 to the right, and the other 30 go forward.
And you
And then
keep
so
splitting
third-
it as it goes down.
Yeah.
So,
Yes,
yeah,
yeah,
so
yeah.
that 30 goes into the machine. The next splitter splits that 30 that's coming in. 15 going to that machine. 15 going down to the next
Yeah.
splitter, and then it splits that 7.5, 7.5.
Yeah, yeah.
Right, and so the first machines on the pipe or the assembly line or belt get fed first, but eventually your machines, they have a peak production, so they get fed and they start backing up. So it doesn't need that full 30 anymore, and a few extras start hitting the next splitter, right, and starts feeding the next machine. Then eventually the whole manifold finally fills up. All machines are filling or running at full production. So that's the manifold, right? So to me it kind of looks like a comb.
Like a comb. Okay.
Yeah, like
Or
a
like
comb.
a like
So
a
it kinda-
pyramid.
No, that's the other. That's not manifold. That's the whatever you call it. The split, the even split, right? Because it hits the first one, you split the 30. 30 go to the left, 30 go to the right, and then those two splitters. You got 15 go to the left, 15 go to the right, and then that way every machine is being fed the same.
Right. The same
Amount at the
amount. Yep.
time.
Yeah.
Right, because you've done that sort of like pyramid distribution.
Right.
Right before it hits all your machines, and so one's called manifold, one's called the other, and I don't remember if Mr. Malemons describe both those.
Someone should show the difference between load balance designs and manifolds.
Yeah. Load
balance.
design.
That
Load
makes
balance.
sense. Because
Yeah.
again, you're splitting evenly, right? Splitting evenly, splitting evenly,
Yeah.
splitting evenly.
Where it's supposed
then
to be at the same time.
Every machine is being fed consistently the same number at the same time versus manifold. The first machine is being fed everything first until it's satisfied, and then it starts spitting its extra down to the next machine.
Right. Okay. All right. So here's
Or
whatever this thing is. The spitter is protecting where I'm at right now.
could be a power slug or some other point of interest.
It's a Mercer sphere.
There you go. That's another point of interest.
All right, I am finishing unlocking field research.
Those splitters, they kind of run at a certain curvature. They'll run circles around you. All you gotta do is kind of sidestep them.
The spitters.
So yeah, those spitters and the other spitters, like they'll run at you, and then they kind of.
Oh, I got it. Took that baby
GG.
down.
GG. Later, you get better
Samples
weapons.
of unknown alien species acquired. Their
Yeah, it won't be
weaponized
long
plasma
now.
is most likely stored as a stable chemical substance in an organ close to their mouth.
The best part
and
is
only
we'll be
turns
able to
volatile when
evade better
exposed to
soon
one of the chemical
before we
elements
even
in
get the
air.
better weapons.
Preserve the remains for later study.
Oh, I found another slug over here, but I don't know if I can get to it.
Manifolds are best for upscaling, while load balances are best if you need the factory to start immediately.
I've always built manifold, unless it's
easier that way,
unless
you can just
unless
set it down
it's
the
small
line.
production. And I figure like I can do the math real quick for small production, then I might do it that way.
282. Close. Got 24 more.
I just picked up a power slug for you.
Alright, so now we can do field research with the MAM.
Milestone
Cool.
reached. Supply the molecular
So you need to explain to him the MAM, because he doesn't
with
know.
local resources to research and develop new technologies.
It is attempting
Potential
to.
technologies include exploration tools, weapons, and factory buildings. These are essential for maximizing your Pioneer efficiency and alignment with Fixit's
Alright.
core pillars: construct, automate, explore, and exploit. To advance Fixit's mission,
This is
all
where we
notable
really need to
phenomena,
start
resources,
automating.
technology, or other influence should be investigated regardless of any perceived danger, as stated in the Pioneer contract.
So with the MAM, any of the stuff that we pick up around the map, whether it's mushrooms or berries or a hide from something we kill, we can take it to the MAM and research it to
Okay.
unlock other things that we can build and craft
Okay, cool.
with those buildings.
So the MAM, when you do the research for the MAM, it's stuff to improve you as a pioneer.
Some of it does improve you, yes.
Yeah, most of it does. And then I would think, and then the stuff that you're researching at the, oh my gosh, what is it? Can't remember not the MAM, but the other thing. Then that's
Now we
kind
need
of
to
like your base building and your normal progression, your research.
Reinforced iron plates, that's what we need to start automating. But the thing is, we gotta start having a bunch of splitters and stuff everywhere, so we need, first off, more than anything, a bunch of limestone to be getting turned to concrete. We need to start
Copper
utilizing
deposit
all of
over
these.
here.
If you want to listen
So-
to any of Anders' tutorials, you can.
Normal.
Okay. Yeah, thanks, my lemon.
I'm gonna go ahead and, no, it's not in here. Where is the big crafting thing?
Oh, and that's
We don't have one built. Oh, there it is. Portable miner. I'll make 4 or 5 of these.
object scanner.
There you go. That's
the
useful.
object scanner is very, very useful.
Okay.
That is going to require also reinforced iron plates, which is iron plates and screws. So, a lot of iron. We're almost there though. So, I'm going to start working on getting us a crap ton of concrete with these portable miners.
Let me understand where Arch is going and why he's collecting or gathering that stuff.
I need a bunch of concrete.
Not really, but I'll catch up.
Okay.
So basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a bunch of miners like you've put on these other nodes, and I'm going to put them on all of the limestone nodes in the area and start hooking them up to power so we have a bunch of concrete.
Okay.
And with that we can take concrete and iron plates and we can create those base building pieces.
Oh, okay, I got you. All right.
So that's how we're going to platform everything up. Oops. So,
Oh my gosh, this big guy is gonna get me, I think.
5, 6, and 7.
I got you. Thanks, my lemons.
Logistics.
Oh my gosh, I have got to get out of here. If he hits me one more time, I'm down. Where is he?
Where are you, Haggis?
Where is he?
Oh.
Where is he? Where is he?
Yeah,
I lost him.
9.
Oh, there he is. Oh, he's got me.
How far out are you?
I'm down. I'm down.
I'm coming.
Careful, there's a big guy. I mean, I think I got him pretty good, but you're gonna have to whack him a few times.
Oh, one of the big bulls.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're a pain, but not too awful once you can jump out of the way of their attacks with the exosuit.
Can I pick you up or anything?
Concentrate on him.
Whoa.
Oh my gosh, you get smacked around.
I
like
am,
me.
but how do I
You have
move?
to whack him. You have to sidestep him. There you go. You smacked him a few times. Like when he gets closer, you're gonna have to smack him. I smacked him a few times, so he should be close. But yes, you should be able to revive me.
Oh, I need reinforced iron plates to even make a constructor. Jeez. Alright, I'm on my way over.
Where'd you go?
I'm trying to heal up.
Did you get him?
No.
Oh, I don't see him. You must have lost him.
You looked really
Oh,
comfortable laying
GG.
there, though.
Yeah, GG. Yeah, I was pretty comfortable watching you get knocked around.
What's this thing? The stand-up flower? Do anything?
Don't get too close. He'll start sending like bad things at you.
Okay.
Later, you'll learn how to get rid of those. So, where is that little turd over here? Oh, there, I hear him. I hear him gurgling. Oh, he's underneath the thing right here.
I hear a power slug.
Yeah.
Oh, there's quartz right here, too.
Zip, zap, zip, zap. Did you pick his shells up?
Yeah, I already got his skin. I just like watching him
Unknown
flail
crystalline
as he
mineral
disappears.
collection. This mineral is composed of the same chemical elements as quartz and may yield similar industrial functions.
Ah, yes,
Researchers in the
collecting
lab to
fuel
establish
material. Soon we'll
classification
have a
and potential
chainsaw and we can just take down trees.
Yeah, I was mentioning that to him as a area effect.
It's very nice. And in the beta,
Wow.
they added it so that you can actually see the trees fall down and they have a really loud sound when they just hit the ground and they explode. It's crazy.
Cool. Oh, I fell.
And the hyper tubes have this like weird thing where you can make sections off of them, so it's got like an intersection you can just split off in 2 different directions.
No.
It's weird.
Oh, I'm almost
What
dead.
happened to you, Lime?
I'm almost dead. I got
What
too close
happened to
to. I got too close to that flower thing.
Yeah, I told you they send stuff, bad stuff at you.
Yeah, they poison you.
I had like a sliver of a bar left.
Do you got
I'd make some more nails.
jelly beans to eat?
I don't, but I can grab some. Are you guys going to be able to keep playing once I hit the hay?
No.
Oh.
Not unless you save your game and
Yeah,
share it,
it's
and then we
supposed to
put
be
it
a
on a
server.
server or something. So, I mean, it's possible you can save your game and then share it with others, and then continue it on and then pass it around. Do the hokey pokey. That's what it's all about.
That's what it's all about.
But yeah, as I said, if there's a interest to keep this going or anything, and again, we don't want to like all of a sudden you come back and you realize you're on plutonium already, right? As I said, I've never been that far in the game, but I don't want Archer and I to like accelerate the progress and steal the
It's very
experience from you.
important to learn each step.
So, I mean, we're happy to play when you play until we
Yeah,
get to
absolutely.
a point where we're comfortable, maybe
kind
letting it run
boring playing
24.
this game alone at this point anyways, so I'm happy to play whenever you're around.
Okay. Cool.
I do want to get back to the base before I sign off. The funny thing is like if you end up picking this up later and play by yourself,
Yeah.
and we're not around, you'll see our little dudes, like kind of hanging out, sipping their
If he's the
coffee.
host, he should
Oh, cool.
see our little dudes hanging out just when he joins in alone.
Well,
Cool.
that's what I said. I want to get back to the base. I don't want to be off stranded somewhere when I come back.
Is he about to cut it off right now?
Yeah, he's-
about 15 minutes. We got
Yeah,
time if we want to mess
Sorry.
around.
I
Yeah, I
want
was just
to
gonna throw down a
drop
couple
off
of the
all my
miners and
resources.
get started. Got enough concrete.
Oh, there must be a. Oh, there is up there. I think there's a power slug or something on the top of that near our little base.
Yeah, like up on that rock. Yeah,
Yeah,
I've
did
been
you hear
wondering
it
what's
too?
up there. Yeah, well, I hear something out here where I am.
So if you hold shift, that will take a stack from your person or inventory, and then if you hold down control, that will transfer all of that item
Okay.
from your stack into storage or vice versa. So that's useful, like if you've collected a bunch of leaves and everything, all you do is control click, and then that moves all of the leaves, all the stacks at one time.
Should I pick up this Mercer sphere?
Yes. Mercer spheres, power slugs, what's the other...
The
Other thing.
astrobiologist Dr. D.M. Mercer was the first
Those little
to recognize
points of
the
interest,
presence of
yeah.
probable
When you get
nature.
close
She's telling
to
me
it,
about
you'll
it.
hear
Hold
that
on.
clicker.
These chain melted state spheres are named in his honor. Each sphere emits a unique signal. Research it in the MAM to establish locally appropriate classification and application.
Research it in the MAM. Okay. So,
Yes,
okay.
ma'am.
Huh.
You can have power pole in build mode and press it into an existing power line to connect it between. Oh, okay. That's kind of makes sense. It's something's honking over here. I don't know what it is though.
Something's honking.
Yeah, where I am. Anything that isn't a mineral is always worth collecting. Okay.
I don't know how far you are. I'm trying to get to you.
Just collecting shrubbery.
We are the knights. There's quartz right here. I will pick that up.
What is that I'm hearing?
There's many different creatures you could possibly be hearing.
Oh, maybe it's this little guy. Yeah,
oh,
it's
it's a
him.
little bird.
Yeah, little birdie. That's cool.
Yeah, they're weird. Cute little guys.
Yeah.
Alright, I have a miner on each of these limestone nodes in the area. We're just gonna have to get constructors enough to run them and keep upgrading our power grid.
Groovy.
I should just be following you around. I should be your shadow. The shadow knows.
Alright.
All right. Well, let's
Now
talk.
that I have all
Oh wow,
those
there's one way out
placed.
there too. Wow, look at that. Arch has been busy. Way out here. Jeez.
Yep, been using my scanner to make sure I found them all.
Oh, you're
Just
hearing
run
another-
some power lines
another
all the
one
way
up
out
there.
here, and what I want to do is I want to run all of these limestone nodes into the same area and then split them up into a load
Lime.
balanced machine.
Lime over here. Over here, Lime. Over here, Lime.
I'm coming.
Over here.
I'm on my way.
Come. Over here.
Oh, some more iron.
Oh, I see him.
No, there's, yeah, over here there's another power
A slug up
though.
there.
Oh. Oh, I see it.
Yeah.
Little pointers going straight at it. And this game is running fairly awesome on ultra settings.
Yeah, I had a little hiccup when I first joined, but the network seemed to have stabilized. Could be that,
Yeah, I'm on Starlink, so
well, that latency's not too bad, but I can see how it'd be.
But it cuts out. It'll just
I can
drop
see-
connection.
I could see it being temperamental, yeah.
Yeah.
I can't get up there.
Yeah, we'll have to
Uh,
get base building for that and get you some steps.
Okay.
What? No, you gotta be able to parkour up there.
I tried.
Maybe.
If you can.
Parkour.
And this rock just wants to make you slide.
Yeah.
Parkour. Parkour. Parkour.
No,
All
this
right.
is
See?
Skyrim,
We
sorry.
we need base building. Sorry.
No, it's all good.
Base building
We'll
will make
keep
it
our eyes on that.
so much easier.
Okay,
Hence
so-
the reason for all of these miners on the limestone.
Right. Okay, so I'm at this miner that's way out here, right? So you're saying
Okay, yes.
between here and that hub, our hub way out there, everything in that little valley, you guys call the basement. So that's where
Yes,
we'll
that's gonna
run.
be our basement.
Okay, so that's where we'll run conveyors and everything, and everything
Yes.
up here.
That's where the spaghetti goes.
Okay, this up here around this miner is where we're going to build.
Where are
We
you?
can start here, or we can start slightly higher up over by that arch.
Okay.
The arched rocks over there.
Okay.
And that would make this a part of the basement as well, which
Oh,
is
wow.
fine.
Okay. I haven't even... Yeah, geez, I haven't even been over here yet. All right, let me go look.
Yeah, there's some copper over here nearby. Just straightforward there.
Don't forget to grab the leaves and stuff as you're running by.
Oh, I am. I got so much shit in my
okay.
inventory.
I haven't been bothering with it because I don't want to jam my inventory full.
Yeah, you
He's
do.
doing plenty of it.
Yeah, you do. You know you want
But
all
yeah,
the leaves.
right about here, we'd start platforming out from
All
this
the
top point,
leaves, all the
and we
branches.
can take this entire valley to ourselves.
Wow. Okay. All right, cool.
Yep. Once we have a chainsaw, we can get all the trees out of the way, and that'll help get our power grid moving smoothly. Because we'll have solid biofuel by then. Cool. Well, I think I'm settled with that. We just need to get plates and rods running smoothly so that they can make reinforced iron plates so that we can start making machines en masse.
Once you get the slugs researched, if you run into power issues, you can start to underclock machines. There's a good chance the current constructor making concrete could already be underclocked.
So the power slugs, that's what I was talking about as far as multiplying your production.
Yeah.
You can apply power slugs to your production lines. So either your miners or even your constructors.
Okay.
Correct. To
Lime, come over
produce
to where I'm at. I can show you.
production flow.
Okay.
So we've got this miner here. It's a limestone miner. It's producing 30 per minute. But our constructor here is asking for 45 per minute. And so once we have the slugs researched, rather than overclocking the constructor because we have too much product, we're going to underclock it so that it can handle only 30 per minute rather than needing 45.
Oh, I see.
And
then
way
that
the machine runs
reduces your
smoothly.
power. That reduces
And it
your
also
power
reduces
consumption. Is the main reason why you would do that. Because then otherwise it's going to take the full power production, but you'll only be using a fraction of your production line. So you can underclock it or overclock it when you have a power slug.
Yeah.
Jeez.
We'll get into all that in the next playthrough, that's for sure. Once we have platforms everywhere, it won't take long to start figuring out everything. Ooh, but I think I'm gonna go ahead and hop out here. I'm gonna go find my perfect spot that I always choose.
For like your Zen moment.
Yeah. You'll see. You should be able to see me on the bar even after I've left where my body is. So
okay.
You should be able to find me.
I figured I would just go up here.
Alright. Go ahead and exit to desktop.
So before I leave, I try to put all my resources other than maybe some nuts or berries in the storage. So if I have any plates or, summer sloops or,
I should have done that.
Things like that, I try to put in the personal storage box down in the... So...
Okay.
And then that way you can use that if you start it up later, and then...
Oh wow, yeah, you got plenty of leaves in there. Your power's gonna run a while.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just dumped a bunch in there, so that should keep that one generator going. And now that, as I said, now that you have splitters and mergers, right? So you got your wood and your leaves going into the two constructors, and they're building biomass. You can have those what do you call it, belts go into a merger.
Is that one not connected to the rest of the system?
Which one?
They should be. Yeah.
It doesn't seem like that one biomass burner is connected to the rest of the system. When he clicks on it, it has a different grid than the rest of them.
Oh.
Which one?
Yeah, you want to make sure they're
So
all.
you might be
touching
running
the
low
same
on
power
power
pole.
because one of them isn't actually connected to the system. You have two biomass burners that are connected to your hub.
Yeah.
Those two small ones, and one of them is running a different power grid than the rest of them. It's not
Not the one in your hub, but the two independent ones. Is it the ones that he's referring to?
No. I'm talking about the small ones that are built into the hub.
So you're saying this one right here?
Yes, the one on the left
Yeah, so
is
that's
connected to a machine and not the rest of the system.
right. So I should put it into the system.
So you should have a power pole that's standing in front of those two and connect both of those two small ones to that power pole, and then connect that power pole to another
there you
one
go.
that's
Okay.
connected to the system.
Okay.
Also, your mouse center click when you're pointed at something, that's a copy. So if you point at an existing power pole and you do your mouse center click or wheel click,
Oh yeah. Okay. Yep. Yep.
and then
just
you
did
can then left click and then drop down
drop it.
whatever.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
All right. Cool.
It has to be green so you have the resources available, but you understand what he's saying, right?
Yes, I do. Absolutely. Yeah, because this
Yeah,
was the
we're gonna
very
make
first.
power
This was
grid
the
out of
first. This was the first
Yeah,
building
that
that I
one's-
built. So.
That
yeah.
one's tapped out, yeah.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
right now you'll have to make more poles, but later, as I said, there are poles that take more connections, so you can make less poles and then connect more things to one pole.
Right.
Yeah.
But right now you kind of get into this four thing.
So many poles everywhere.
Yeah, you get into this like four connector mindset, right? So you have one pole that will connect 2 or 3 machines, but you got to make sure you leave one connection to go to the next pole, so that you can connect 2 or 3 machines, right? So that they can connect to the next pole, so they connect
Right.
2 or 3 machines.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Until you unlock the one that has more, and then that helps out.
Wow.
So you get into these patterns of building your constructors and your assembly lines and stuff, and then you're putting poles in between the machines as well, because you understand that you're going to have to run lines to everything.
Right. Okay. All right. Cool. I'll mess with that tomorrow. I'll mess with the power
You
lines a
should
little bit
find me
tomorrow.
inside the hub.
Find you inside
I should
the
be
hub.
on the hub. I think I went on top of it, went Zen.
Oh, I see Haggis. Yeah. Where's Arch? Is he taking? He's taking a dump. I think.
Is he in the toilet?
I think so.
He's in the
Yeah.
in the restroom.
Ah, there he is. Nice.
I've been
There it
waiting to
is.
see it on your stream this whole time.
Oh, that's
He's
funny.
having his
There he is.
moment is in.
Right there.
There you go.
That's great.
Just in case his moment is in.
And Haggis is up top there.
Floating above it.
Yeah,
It's great.
that's hysterical.
Mm-hmm.
And there's Haggis with your cup of
I
tea.
missed this game.
All right, cool.
Yeah, so he's having a moment. He's having his moment of zen, and I'm having my hot coffee.
Yeah. All right, sweet. Well, thanks, guys. I appreciate your help so far. This was fun.
Cheers.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I'll.
I'm looking forward to some more.
Yeah, for sure. I'll be on tomorrow evening after work. I'm Eastern, so it's right now it's 9:30. So.
I will try to be there.
All right, dude. Holler at you guys later.
Yeah.
Have a good night.
All right, you guys too.
Peace.
Well, that was fun. Had some good help. Learned a lot. Probably learned too much. Thanks, Ma Lemons. I appreciate that. By the way, you are more than welcome to join in if you want to. It's like I'm super new at the game and I'm learning a lot. So, but you are more than welcome if you want to hop in. I'm Reality Lime on Steam. Send a friend request. Completely up to you. But I appreciate the follow and thanks for hanging out all night.
Yes, it's
Thanks
true.
for your help.
This man has no doubt.
Haggis, that's enough of the margaritas. Go to bed. But yeah, I'll be on tomorrow night, you guys. Probably streaming this again. So this was fun. I'm really enjoying it. It's a great game. But yeah, I'll holler at you guys tomorrow. Thanks again.